My name is Graft. Henna. I don't even know, you know. I think it's, is it the 13th of November, 2022? A year from now, I see myself not living in Leeds. I see myself living in London or just on the outskirts of London with friends, you know, with a good network of people within the music industry, within the TV industry, within the entertainment industry as a whole. You know, it was actually really good looking at what I said last year, because one thing that I really like about goals is there's no time constraint on them. So as much as I said a lot of things last year about where I'd see myself now, I've been putting in those like little steps or milestones to achieve what I set out to do. So I've been actively working on what I've set out to do, but it hasn't materialized as I said it would or hoped it would have. And that's perfectly fine for me, because like I'm enjoying everything that I'm doing, and I know that like there's no time constraint with goals. Things happen when they're meant to happen. So maybe that'll be next year or the year after, but it's just really cool reflecting on what I said and seeing where I'm at now and seeing the little moves that I've been making to achieve those goals. Avatar or Apocalypto, and I'm looking forward to watching Avatar 2 as well, which is out this year. My favorite color is teal. Teal's a wicked color. You see how it look, make me look sweet, don't? When I wear teal, yeah, on my dark skin complexion, I'm just smiling, it just brings out that beauty, and the colors are just popping, man. Teal's fire. I'd like to visit Thailand. I think the nature over there, one of my favorite cuisines is Thai food as well. So going to eat the food over there from the, you know, the best cooks would definitely be something that I'd like to experience. So yeah, Thailand's definitely on my bucket list. My style is very clean, neat, distinctive. Yes, yeah. Well, right now I feel like I'm successful because I'm achieving a lot of the things that I set out to do when I was younger. But there's still a lot more that I would like to achieve. Say I win more rewards. I feel like that would go hand in hand with success for me, being acknowledged by the very best for me being the very best. I think to me, yeah, when I was speaking about being acknowledged by like, for what you do, I think there's less emphasis on that now. As much as those things are amazing and I still have targets to win certain awards in music, winning awards doesn't define success. I think what really resonates with me right now is just really doing the things that make me happy, and with the goals that I set, achieving those, being happy when creating music, releasing music, and really just enjoying the process. But definitely ticking off the goals that I've set for myself, but less to do with what other people think of my work in regards to being awarded like accolades or anything like that. That's not success to me. I think that's just a bonus. I don't really have much regrets, but looking back at my life when I was younger, I used to wish I was more confident in just going and speaking to people, or even just speaking to girls when I was a lot younger. I used to shy away from it. That was my biggest regret when I was younger. I don't have any regrets. I have none. Krypton Conan? Blood clot, man. Famous. You know, if I'm real, like, I don't even really care. Probably like Krypton Conan as of now. But yeah, most famous people, not really bothered in it. I think I'd say going through heartbreak. Yeah. Heartbreak's like difficult because you go through a lot of change, a lot of grieving, and essentially loss. So that would be the closest thing to me being like scared this year. I'd say heartbreak. So going through heartbreak has affected my music positively because I've been able to create a lot of heartfelt songs, get insight into a different perspective of my life, go through a lot of change internally. But I'd definitely say making some of the best music I've made to date, just because it's very honest, truthful, and real. And also being vulnerable, you gain a lot of strength from it and you learn a lot. So heartbreaks, although they're very difficult, so much positives come through it, man, which is, it's a blessing. It's a big blessing. Why? Yeah, I don't even know, you know, because you know, like if for someone to get my special attention, I've got to be feeling the vibes. Like energetically, I've got to be feeling like that's right for me and that they're a person that I could see myself talking to, being with, or they just really stand out to me. So I just go off that initial feeling of how that person would make me feel. But where I'm at in my life right now, it's like, I'm just so focused on myself and music that I'm not even really bothered. So when that time's right, I know that'll come. But right now, I'm not really fussed. I think when I've spoke to people close to me, they have said sometimes I can come across very powerful, and sometimes that power can be mistaken as like being rude or not approachable in some instances. I gotta think about this. It's gotta be the right song, you know. Some Afro house. I got a couple like select tunes, Afro house. I don't know the name, so yeah. Uzong Golinda. That's one tune. That tune's called. Or Nas, If I Rule the World. Yeah, so the theme song to my life now, yeah, would be an unreleased tune of mine called Dear Giovanni. Knowing how great I am. So because I know I'm so great and I have so much self-belief, it's like I want to keep seeing how that can unravel year by year. And it's like I know my life's only going to keep getting better and better. So because I believe that and I see that actively, I just get excited to keep seeing more and keep living and experiencing. That's one of the main things that really excite me, is to experience. And like all of these thoughts I have, yeah, where it's like limitless goals and belief. I wanna be able to live that. I don't just want to think it. I wanna see it, feel it, smell it, touch it. So those are the kind of things that excite me. The advice that I'd give to up and coming artists in the city is network outside of Leeds. Network outside of your city, because that's where you're really gonna start making some connections that can open more doors for you. But separate to that, network in your city as well. I think utilize, right, all of the great people and build connections with all of the great people in your city so that you've got a foundation, you've got a base, because there's no place like home. And then once you've utilized and connected all the dots in your city, move further afield and start connecting the dots outside of where you're from. And keep doing that everywhere you go. Keep connecting all the dots everywhere you go, so that when it comes to your career and whatever you want to do, you can get help from anyone all over the world. So networking is essential. And then I would also say, be true to yourself. I always say that when I'm asked this question. Just be true to you. Don't get drowned out by the noise or what's current or popular. Stick to your lane and be yourself and enjoy being you, because there's no one else like you. And enjoy every moment of it. What keeps me going? My yearning for deeper connection to myself and life and my goals keeps me going. In 2023, personally, I would like to achieve moving out of Leeds to London. I would like to achieve more inner peace and inner happiness. I'd also like to achieve more of my financial goals that I've set for myself. And then when it comes to music, there's a lot of things I'd like to achieve, but the main thing is really establishing myself as an artist where I can solely live off of my music career and really just enjoy the creative process, perform live across the UK at more festivals and more booked shows, and just really enjoy every moment of my career. My listeners, my supporters, God bless you all. I've got a project that I'm dropping next year, which I know you're all going to thoroughly appreciate and enjoy. I've also got a lot more live shows, merchandise, even more material, some amazing music videos, just like an advancement in the way I create and share my art with you all. A message for my future self, I'm going to leave it at this short. I knew I'd do it. And whatever that means to you, special thanks to the collective for letting us use their space. It's a beautiful cafe in Leeds, which I recommend to everyone to come down and see the artwork in here and just the whole vibe. Enough love to Dale for letting me use the space again. Thank you very much. The collective Leeds, come down. You won't be disappointed.
Well, show us your pout face.
My pout? I don't even pout like that, but
Show us your Vogue face and
my Vogue face.
he's snapping. And then 1, 2, 3 and. Change it up. 1, 2, 3 and. 1, 2, 3 and. 1, 2, 3 and. 1, 2, 3 and. Oh, winning.